Hey guys, how's it going? This is Common Coffee Drinker, and we are playing Mini Metro and drinking coffee at the same time. It is a wintry cold Sunday night. I hope you are tucked in, cozy, safe. I know I am, and I am going to enjoy some challenging subway building. This is a game called Mini Metro. It's a sort of indie type subway building game. I find it kind of fun. It's challenging. You almost always fail within like 10 minutes, but that's kind of part of the fun. So, without much ado, let's see what we're going to be building here. I want to go for one that doesn't have much of a high score already for me. If you can't tell, I typically don't get over 1,000. Oh, here we go, Santiago. That's Chile's capital city, for all you geography people. Let's check it out. This one's going to be pretty easy. Just connecting these three here. We want to make sure we don't have too much repetition on the shapes. You'll kind of see what I mean later on. For example, I don't want to be connecting circles here. I'd rather keep this circle connected to these other two shapes. This is in a way kind of calming. It's a calming little game because of its simplicity. Oh, there's another triangle. We'll connect that to our only square, and I don't know what circle. Let's go to this circle. Why not give a kind of straight line going here with the brown line. Now I'm out of subway cars and I'm out of subway lines, so anything that pops up now, I'm gonna have to connect to these three lines here. See. So what do I want to do here? Let's pause it just a second. I might want to just extend this brown line. Actually, no, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this off of the triangle. I'm going to bring it up just like so. So now the only thing that's shared is just this middle square here. Everything's going smoothly so far. No hiccups. Oh, here's a circle way up top. What do I want to do there? Do I want to... Yeah, I think I'm going to take this brown line off of this circle and just drag it up here. Just like so. So now I got my kind of spider web I'm building out here, all connected around this one square. Everything's still going smoothly. Complete equal distribution except for just now. Let's bring our red line out to grab him. Oh, here we go. Got a new locomotive. Do I want a tunnel or a line? I'm afraid that... Let's do a tunnel. Yeah, because I don't want everything above the river to only be connected to this line here. So let's just give ourselves some options. There's another another circle. We'll bring this out. So we got 2 circles on the yellow and 2 circles on red. The objective, I think, is to not get 3 in a row. Then you're in big trouble if you get 3 in a row there. Everything's still looking pretty good. I don't see any unattended shapes. This line's filling up just a little bit. Alright, so here's what I was kind of talking about. If we didn't have this stop right here, I would have to connect the red line out here, and I still might, but I've got the option. I can bring this out. But I think right now I'm just going to bring this red line out just a tad to connect that triangle. Now, I am a little worried about this red line getting just a little too extended. I might have to account for that with another train soon, but for now we'll keep it going because it doesn't look like anything's building up too much. We're doing okay for now. Oh, here's a new shape. We've got a pentagon coming up. Do I want to keep this yellow line across the southern edge of the city? I think I do. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this going down here in as much of a straight line as I can. Pick this up. And then possibly if I can get another line next week, we can maybe go vertical instead of horizontal, as all these lines have been so far. Here we go. Right on cue, we got a square. So let's see what, I can't really do much. I'm going to keep bringing this brown line out there. Now ideally in the future when we've got more shared shapes, then we can kind of detach something from this square here. Make it a little decentralized, because this can build up shapes pretty quickly. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. But everything right now is moving pretty smoothly. I like how things are looking. As I said before, I hope everybody is comfy, cozy, and safe. It's been some crazy weather lately, so I was not expecting February to be so wintry, but here we are. Alright, now this is interesting. We got a circle out here. Now this brown line doesn't have 2 circles in a row. Both of these lines do, so I'm gonna have to use the brown line here. Now what the question is, do I go this way? Or do I go this way and then kinda drag it? Oh, I can't do that. I have one option then. That makes it easier. That makes it easier for me. Let's do that then. Everything's rolling pretty well. Oh, here we go. New locomotive. We get another carriage. No, we've got we've got 2 extra locomotives right now. So let's do a line. Let's try to get another line rolling. And in fact, what I'm gonna do, detach that, and run a line just like so. So this can pick up a lot of that activity on the north end going this way, and if the red line needs to pick up anything else, it can do so. Cracking my knuckles here. Alright, we got a triangle popping up. Do I drag this yellow line? No, I don't want to cross lines. I'll keep dragging that brown one out. May have to account for some extra distance with another locomotive, but right now things are picking up just a little bit on the yellow line. I might be a little hesitant about that. I might want to take it off of this square, bring it onto this one, just to, again, to kind of decentralize my network I've got going on. So far, it's not looking terrible. I mean, I really don't like how much I've had to kind of move just horizontal here. Bring this brown line down, so now we've got two blues in a row, or two circles in a row there. See what I mean though? We're getting some activity piled up in this square. So in fact, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take out of that one and just bring it right over here. So you're not stopping here if you're a yellow line, you're stopping way back here. Just to kind of space things out, just so. Got another circle. It's been a while since we've had a circle on the yellow line. Maybe I can just drag you down this way. I'm really heavily considering putting another locomotive on this yellow line. It's been carrying quite a few passengers. Brown is getting some passenger business too though, so I just not sure I want to make that decision just yet. I'll keep it going just a little bit, at least until Sunday if I can. Because see, look at this, we've got just some shapes piling up here on yellow. In fact, well, we'll let Sunday carry out the rest of it, and we'll see what we can get. We'll see the end of Sunday through. Look, this train's already full. See, look at this locomotive, and I think we're good on lines. So we'll get a carriage in, and now we'll start to just give these lines a little bit of relief here. We'll bring you in, another line going this way, and I think we'll give you a carriage, and we can always rearrange as well. We can bring a car out if we need. We can bring a carriage out. We can kind of adjust as we go along. But this should kind of clean up some of those density issues we were having, especially on the brown and yellow lines here. Look, it's already cleaning up on this left side. And this guy's going to just pick up all of this traffic here. I like what we're seeing. Here. I think this brown line, I don't want to speak too soon, but I think this brown line may have reached its end on this side. I don't really want to I don't want to tug it out right if I don't have to, but we'll see. We'll see what we can get. I'm a little concerned about just the distance of this brown line. It can pick up all that traffic, but if it can't get there in time, then it's not really doing anything. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. This guy can pick up another circle. I'm pretty comfortable with that. See, so this guy, it's really just these two circles on this left side of the brown line that, well, just as I was speaking about, really don't want to, but see, I don't want three in a row here on the yellow line, so I think I'm going to have to just tug it around to the right there, snake it around. But given that this has one more stop on this extremely long brown line, I'm afraid I might have to add another locomotive on this end, the left end here, just to relieve some of that pressure building up over here with these two circles. fact, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's just put another locomotive on there, just to take care of some of those issues. Red's looking okay. Blue's doing fine. I like what I did there with blue. Yeah, and see, we got another locomotive, so it didn't really matter too much. Now, as far as lines go, I still think I'm okay. Still think I'm doing all right. So we'll go with another carriage. If I need to, I can put a carriage on yellow, just for more density, because these guys are really just picking up the majority of passengers here. Yellow and brown are. But I think red and blue can take care of some of the trouble, either on this left end or on this top side here, because they're kind of gonna, I imagine they're gonna follow each other on this right side on the north bank of the city. Yeah, see, we got a triangle pop up. So we're gonna bring this red guy out here, just going straight up here. Again, I didn't really want to bring blue anywhere near that triangle because I don't want 3 in a row there. So keep an eye on red and keep an eye on the traffic there, and make sure it's not too much to handle. Looks like all systems are functioning. Still a little concerned about just this traffic piling up on the left side, both with brown and with yellow. Oh, no, this isn't good. Now this isn't good. So we got a circle out here. Literally any way I go, we're gonna hit 3 in a row here. So it's kind of a pick your poison thing. I guess since brown and yellow have already been having their troubles, I'm gonna just drag red out here, and I'll give you a locomotive for kind of insurance purposes. Just make sure we don't have any snaggles here. And okay, now here's something interesting. Got a square popping up. Now, do I want to fully decentralize and maybe completely reroute the brown line? No, I don't think I want to do that. What I could do, I don't think it would be too much of a problem to just pick up this square here. I wish it were a little further spaced apart, but I just think that's the best option right now. I mean, we're almost at 500 passengers. We've already, I think, beaten my high, because I was at 300 something, I think, for Santiago. So we're doing significantly better than last time. Here we go. Here's a triangle, although, oof, 3 in a row. You know what? We're going to bring our brown line up. We're going to capture that. And I think we're gonna put another carriage on this and just really make this brown line something massive. That was a pretty easy pickup for the blue line. They really haven't had much of an issue picking up this traffic. Things are starting to pick up, guys. I'm not freaking out just yet, because we just hit another week. But I think I might need to go for another line here. I might need to be connecting. If we get some more shapes over on this left side, I might need to connect. Wonder if I can do this for now. Just get another horizontal line on the north bank. I wanted to connect some of these vertically, but again, there's just no other shapes out here. It's all circles. I really got a bad hand on this one. But we're making do. We're doing okay. That extra carriage picked up a lot of the traffic on this side here. Got another shape. We'll drag that down, pick that up with our new blue line, our light blue line. coming up on 600 passengers now, really kind of exponentially increasing our passenger load. This red car is picking up quite a little bit of a build up here. I'm just checking, making sure all the shapes are accounted for. Ideally, I would have one of these lines connect to some of these more unusual shapes so that they don't build up at one of our hubs. But right now, I don't think we can afford to do that just yet. And we're on Friday already, so we can wait just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. I think we might go for another line because I really want to go vertical here. I'm kind of squirming a little bit to do that. There's a circle. We'll get pick that up with our light blue line. Separate it just a bit from our dark blue line there. See, I don't like this. This is becoming a little problematic. I wonder, I may have to drag this light blue down just to pick up our emerging hub right at the river there. See, look at, it's a lot of circles. It's a lot of circles. And I'm afraid I might have to just do another line just so that, purely for that sake of just picking up this massive influx of circles. This is kind of, we'll get another 3 in a row situation here, and I worry for the durability. You've got all these shapes piling up here. I'm really concerned about this. This may not last very long. And again, I'm happy because we're at 740. We're way past what the old record was, but they really did me a poor hand with all these circles out on this left side. The game did not do me well. I wonder if I can just relieve some pressure, something. This may just extend my life just a tad. If this green guy can pick these up real quick. And see, we got a star just popped up right here. Yeah, this is not looking great, guys. We may be coming up to the end of our road in Santiago. This may be ending pretty quickly here if these guys can't take charge from these shapes. And this guy, yeah, he just bypassed it entirely. So I'm not feeling great about these two, and I don't really know what I can do here. I think this might be it. Yeah, right here. Look at this. This is gonna do it. This square, the hub right here. So, well, you know what? All said, I'm pretty proud of our accomplishment here. We had 860 passengers. That's a new record for Santiago, and that's kind of what we're looking for. There's no winning. Look at that, 860. There's no winning this game, and that's sort of the therapeutic bit. Is you're gonna lose at some point. Your objective is just to beat your best. Just to get a little better every time. Look at that. In China, I did something there. That was one of my more special accomplishments. Chongqing, I haven't actually done that one yet. We may have to go back and try that out. Same with Lagos. So we got Lagos and Chongqing. Huh. Let's try out Chongqing. Let's try that out. I watched a documentary in high school about that city, and it's talking about how massively it was growing at the time, which was back in the early 2010s, and since then it's only exponentially grown in size. Really kind of fascinating city, a city that was built by the government itself as just a purpose of economic activity, and we really don't have those here in the United States, but they've been building them in China like crazy. Just an interesting scenario, interesting situation. So let's see what we can do here. Again, there's no winning, no losing, just trying your best. So let's connect these three right here. I like this color, this gold color here. That's nice. It's like the New Orleans Saints color. We got our Christmas colors on the down here. We'll be able to use those right now. So we'll bring this around on the other end. I have a feeling, see, we've already used up our bridges. I have a feeling we're going to be using quite a few bridges. We have two rivers, one going this way and one just kind of curling around the entirety of the map here. I'm curious on how we're going to do with that. I'm waiting for our next shape to take shape. I imagine it'll probably be in this little region up in the northeast. Either that or directly opposite southwest. We'll see. Oh, right there. Okay, okay. So this is, I'm going to pause it real quick. So we've got, if we want this circle here to connect with our triangle, either triangle really, doesn't matter which one, either triangle, and we have to connect to our square as well. Or I would prefer just the way that I kind of play this game. What I think I'm gonna do, well, we're out of bridges though, so I don't think I can connect to this square, at least not yet. So what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna, these two lines look like they're shaping up almost in a diag situation, but somewhat vertically. So we're going to go horizontal. We're going to try a horizontal line going this way and see how far we can go. We're going to try this out. This is a new strategy. And so this square you see is going to have to, it's going to have to take this square over to this line, be picked up by the red car, and that red car is going to drag it down and drop it off on the south side. So the only problem that I see is squares piling up either here on this circle or over on the triangle here with the red and green. But again, I'm hoping I can get some more bridges soon and we can alleviate that issue. Alright, we got another circle over here, and we can probably bring this out just so. Well, I don't know if I want to do that. That might be, maybe we don't want to do that, because that would still have two circles in a row there. And this would be two circles in a row, and then this would be two circles in a row. So possibly, see, I don't want to connect this green one, because this is just more opportunities to bring squares down to this kind of overheated triangle over on the left side. So what I think I'm going to do is bring this red guy up here, and he'll bring his squares down on this line. Now the only question is, what is that red line going to look like in the future? What shape do I want it to look like? And I don't really know yet. That's still to be figured out. But for now, I think good on lines. I really wish I could have gotten a bridge there, but I can only take what they give me. So I'm going to grab a carriage and just take the extra vehicles, just the infrastructure, and we'll see what pops up here. My worry is that something's going to pop up on this far east side and we won't have any way to connect to it. Okay, don't have to worry about that just yet. So this guy's going to come down here, pick that up, and we're still rolling. We're still rolling here. Now if you can see, I'm not really Not really sure what shapes I'm doing with my lines. It's not really vertical or horizontal except for this green line here. So I'll have to, at least I'll want to be a little more organized moving forward. I'd want to create a more even looking system, but I'm not sure if the game will let me do that, so we're going to have to check that out. Still looking okay. It's taken a little while for the next station to pop up. I'm not complaining. Here we go. So again, because we've already used our bridges, our only option is to drag this guy out even further. And what I think I'm going to do, because I don't like having 3 triangles here, I'm going to take this guy off and just bump you up just a bit, just to pick up that extra triangle here. So now we have 2 triangles here, 2 triangles here. Nothing's too overexhausted here. Everything's taking an equal load. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright. Now here is what I was sort of worried about. There's no good way to get to this guy. Because if I could, I could bring him all the way up here, but then I am just really stretching this line out. But I don't think I have many other options. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to drag you out here, grab that guy, and I'm going to take you off of the circle. So this red line, we're not having to stop here, where this red line's just going to take care of all this circle stops. But that's kind of all we can do at the moment. Really just, well, wait a second. Hold on. Oh, that's why. Interesting. I was wondering why I got a bridge here, but that's because I took this line off from the circle. Now I have an extra bridge to work with. This could be good. Not going to use it right now because I like to have that kind of, I like to have the option, especially if something pops up on this east side, on the other side of the river, but that is really, really good information. That's good. We're doing okay. And it's already a new week. We're building up our infrastructure pretty well. Look at this. Wow. I really like to see this. 2 bridges. Now next week I'm probably going to have to grab a line if it offers, but right now I just really want to stockpile those bridges. It's all about having the options moving forward. You want to present yourself with as many options as you can. In fact, yeah, see, look at this. If I hadn't picked up those bridges, I might have been in a little trouble. But I was able to just swing this over, grab that circle. And in fact, I may want to, if these squares right here on this triangle, if they pick up a little bit more, might have to swing this green line just down and pick up this square so that we can not have those build up. And I might have to do that soon too, because yeah, we got another square that's about to be dropped off. So let's swing this down. So now everybody's, oh, here we go. Okay. That was a short-lived experiment because I can bring this back up and bring you out, and I can grab you there. Again, this game has not really allowed me to build any noticeable shapes in my lines or any noticeable patterns, but I'm not too worried about that right now. I don't think that's really an objective that I need to be looking for. I just need to make sure that my lines are picking up people and dropping them off. So I am a little surprised that I haven't gotten anything on this east side of the river here. I mean, nothing. And and I don't want to, I'm knocking on wood here. Even still, look at that. I don't have to use any bridges there. I might bring both of these guys out if I can. Let's see if I don't overextend myself. In fact, what I'm gonna do is just drop a locomotive there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if red needs to pick up another shape, then I can drop another locomotive on red as well. And gold is doing its job. Gold really likes the shape that it's going for there. Interchange. I'll pick up an interchange. That's good to have. So essentially what an interchange does is it just allows for more shapes to be held at that spot, which can be really useful. For example, at this square where you have the two lines kind of meeting here, or at this triangle, you're going to have a lot of shapes dumped off at these just like the last game that we had. So these are good if you want to build an interchange there. You can just allow it to pick up more, just a bigger number of shapes. So that'll be good if we need to use it. Again, it's a tool in our toolbox, and I like to just have a wide variety of tools. I got another square here. I think, yeah, I might just have to bring you out here just to pick it up. I don't want to bring green down, so I think that's the best I can do at this point. And we're just inching a little closer with every stop, just closer and closer and closer to this east bank. We'll see, maybe the next stop will, no? This is pretty fascinating. It's completely avoiding that east bank. Bring you out. And now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stops on red. So we'll drop a locomotive here and we'll let out some of that pressure building up on these circles on the red line. Yeah, pick up all, that's a full car right there. Pick up all those shapes and drop them off. Something about that is just, I don't know, it's therapeutic. Alright, so we got a cross that just popped up right on the red line there. I want green to pick this up too, actually, because that's the only cross that we have. So I want to make sure that my lines are picking this guy up. And what happens with gold here, you're going to have, well, we'll get there in a minute. Got 2 bridges already. Let's do another line. So what you're going to have, this gold is going to have to figure out a way. Anything on here that wants to be a cross, it's going to have to get there. So what you're going to have is you're going to have the car, I say singular because there's only one car on gold right now, but you're going to have dropping off crosses at this red, or this square here. And I don't see that being an issue right now, but it's something I'm going to have to keep an eye on, because I'm not going to connect gold to this cross here. It's going to have to be an interchange situation. But right now, just the sheer number of passengers it's not worrying me just yet. So I want to go, I've got, again, just similarly to the last game that we were playing, I'm going really horizontal on all my lines, and I want to go vertical if I can. There we are. I was waiting for that to pop up. We finally have our East Bank station, and just conveniently we have a new line to access it. So what we can do, and I hate that I'm doing this because it's just, what it means is just another horizontal line, but we can pick up these guys. In fact, we could just drag it all the way over and pick up as many different shapes as we can, one of each, which will, again, alleviate a whole lot of that pressure building up on the green and the red lines. And that's a good starting point. I don't know if I want to do that for the rest of the time, but for now, I think it's really good to keep things moving smoothly. Now I gotta watch myself too, because I have only one bridge left and one interchange, one carriage and one locomotive. So I gotta just make sure I don't overuse my resources. I want to keep those tools on me, just to keep them handy. Gray, or no, not gray, gold. Gold is doing a fine job. Gold is doing exactly what I need gold to be doing. Now here's something what we can do is we can take this blue guy off of this triangle right at the end, bring it down here, pick you up. So it's still grabbing a triangle, it's just not doubling up, which I'm a big fan of that. So this blue line really came in clutch when it had to. Now I'm checking this out here. Yeah, okay. It's picking up all those stops there. It's getting a little worried about this circle at the end here, because what you're going to have is the blue line doesn't have any access to squares, so it's going to be dropping off squares at this circle, or possibly at the cross. I don't know. And if I wanted to, if I really wanted to, I could drag this down here and pick it up here, but I don't want to do that right now because it's not necessary. And I like having that bridge access, but I just might have to. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Okay, here's something. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring red up here, because the only other triangle on red, all the way down here, the entire other side of the line. Locomotive. I don't think I'm really not in desperate need of another line, so I'll go another carriage, especially with our lines getting extended the way they are. Another carriage and another locomotive, those will be helpful. Will this will be two bridges? Yeah, we're not doing that. So we're gonna just drag you out that way. And with that number of, let's drop another carriage here on red, just to be safe. And we've got extra carriages, so we can do that. And I've noticed this circle is kind of worrying me with the green and blue, so we'll put another carriage on blue, or another not carriage. Put another locomotive on blue. This, can we stretch this out even further? We can. I'm not doing 3 triangles in a row, so this is really my option right now. But what does this mean for this intersection? Do I want to bypass it and just, I think I do. We'll let green take care of these 2 triangles here, because it's the only 2 triangles on the route for green. We'll bypass this one and go straight to the circle. We'll see how this works for now. We can always redo it later on. Now look at this. This square is really just picking up activity, and I was a little worried about that with our gold line just not having a whole lot of access points. It's got 3 shapes. I was hoping something would pop up on this left side, but it's not looking like it's going to right now. So this square may end up being our interchange. I'll decide in just a minute, just depending on how this gold guy picks up these shapes. Okay, took care of all of them there. Got some squares building up on this red line, but I'm not too worried about that because this guy's going to pick them up. Yeah, I think we'll hold off on that interchange right just yet. Now this guy up here we go. So we got a circle, drag that out. Let's see. Can you pick up all those guys? Yes, you can. Okay. Everything's looking okay. Up and down the board. Green is picking up all those. Just timely. That's always good. Everything's running sort of on time, just enough. Got a locomotive. I think we could, well, I don't like having one bridge, but I really think we could use another carriage. Let's go for another carriage. Let's, I want to drop a locomotive here on gray, or on gold. I keep saying gray, on gold. Again, just to take off some of that pressure, and I'm going to put another carriage on red, because red's been struggling just with some density issues. So we'll just give you some help there. Got a circle here. That's totally fine. Blue can handle it. If it can't, I've got options. We've got some diamonds being taken care of there. That's very good to see. This circle up at the end of the red line is just, it keeps filling up with shapes, and I don't know what I can do about that. I think it's just the fact that it's at the end there. It's an access issue, but I don't think there's anything I can do. Alright, I wonder if I think I can do this and not have to worry too much. Actually, what I bet I can do, I bet I can bring this square out here and get you taken care of, because that's the only, whatever this shape is, I guess it's another diamond, but a different type of diamond. It's the only one that we have right now, and so I want to make sure I've got at least 2 lines getting up there. I don't want to build up on that. Okay, we got another square issue. Let's pause it and just take a look. Just take a look. So here's my conundrum, I guess. If I bring the gold line out here, pick this up, and we'll have to pick this guy up too. Oh, I know what I can do. Okay. We can do that. We can detach him from here. Now, I might have to figure out some kind of a shared situation. Maybe you can go pick up this guy, and you will be taken care of here. And you know why that works? Because this is going to be the only square on the blue line. See that? The only square. So instead of dropping off squares at the pentagon, at the cross, or at the circle, it's just going to keep going. And this guy doesn't have to worry about being too overextended with the square sharing with the red line, because you're connecting a square all the way at the other end of the line. So you're picking up squares going both ways. And red, you're not having to share a line with gold anymore. So you can kind of keep that going as well. So this could be a good thing. I'm gonna wait and see, and just, I could be very wrong, but I have a good feeling about my theory here. Really the only issue is if my locomotives can get there in time, which has been an issue in the past, especially with red. Red has been struggling to get there on time with this circle guy. Again, it's building up, and I would hate to use an interchange on a shape with only one access point with the red line, but just to give them time. I feel like I have to, unless I could do. You know what? Let's try out something else here. Let's try to just connect this and just get a car back and forth, just moving back and forth. Now oh boy. Alright. So So we got another triangle down here. We got triangles all over the place. I could drag red out somewhat uncomfortably just to pick it up that way, and I think that's what I'll end up doing. But because I don't want gold to be having 3 triangles in a row if I can avoid it. So I think that's going to be my solution for avoiding it of the moment. But I'll have to keep an eye out on that. Now this orange line, I want to just pick it up to some other shapes here, so I can drag it around here and just loop it around. Can I loop it around? Oh, I can't do that. That's a shame. I don't know why I can't just diag it to the cross. There's no other... That'll be fine. That'll be okay for now. Because you got a big space over here for this orange line that can pick up a bunch of different shapes if it needs to. So I think we're doing okay there. And these red cars are just chock full of shapes here. Okay, gold is picking up what it needs to. Here's another unique shape. Pick that up with blue. Blue's doing fine. I could probably drop blue away from the circle here if I need to. We'll keep that option open. Can't really shorten any of these, can I? No. Alright, taking a closer look, we're at 800 passengers now. It's a pretty good number. Pretty happy with that. See if I can get to 900. What happens kind of in these late game scenarios is you'll see the numbers will rise pretty exponentially because you've got so much moving on around here. This is a problem. You've got three lines. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 here, but 3 here. I'm thinking one of these two is going to end up being my interchange. Let's drag you out there. But I haven't decided which yet. This, I don't know why red is picking up so much traffic. Is it something I'm missing? I don't really know. I don't really know there. It's doing fine. It's picking up everything. But the cars are always so full. Another square. I hate to drag blue out again, but I really don't think I can afford to overextend red or gold. I think we got our lines taken care of. Let's do another carriage, and let's actually add a carriage to gold here. And green. Well, yeah. I'll hold off just yet. I've got 2 guys running on blue. A star just popped up. That's the only star, isn't it? Star just popped up on gold. Okay. I have no idea why red is picking up so many passengers. Is it overextended? Could it be overextended? Do I need to take it off of this circle here? Let's do that. Let's just hold off on that. Ugh. I hate that I keep extending gold out so much. I think gold hates it too, because look at this square here, shared with gold and green. What I could do, I could take off of the triangle as well for red and just give it some relief. Just kind of tighten it up a little bit. Because orange, I can add another locomotive on orange if I need to. Honestly, I might need to add another locomotive on gold. It is so extended. Let's do that. I don't want to wait too long on that. So we'll just get you running. And I can pick you up and move you if I need to. On the bright side, we are at over 1,000 and running on passengers. This is a good game. Okay, so orange is having troubles. So I think I'll switch up on that idea of gold right now. We'll just move you to orange, just for the time being. Because orange is having some issues. Red is still just loaded on passengers. I hate to see that, but I don't know what I can do. I'll do some more bridges. I mean, I think I'm affording it all the access to as many shapes as I can, realistically. I'll pick you up too. Got two guys running on orange. Here we go. Here's our interchange I was worried about. I think I'm gonna go for another 30 minutes and then call it a night, guys. Pick it up tomorrow. We'll see if after this game I can try a hand at Lagos. Okay, gold is taking care of this. Red is just still struggling. I have no idea what that's about. And it's running kind of slow. It might be this hookup. There's a bit of a stall here with the gold line. Wonder if I can get that out of the way, if that'll do anything. Well, I was going to connect the red to this square, but the square just popped up here, so we're going to have to not do that. Gold is kind of filling up over here, but it's managing. Blue. Got a lot of passengers in blue. Do I need to add a locomotive there? I think I will. Let's bring you around. Is this green going to take care of these guys? Not enough of them. That's not good. Because where's my other green? He's right over here, and I don't think he's going to take care of anything either. Oh, we might be ending on this bit here. Is it going to be enough? No, it's still going. It's all going to depend on if this guy can pick up enough of these shapes. Let's go for a carriage. Come on, can you pick up enough? Am I going to have to drop a... I'm holding off. This guy, Pentagon, is just taking a beating. I'm waiting, patiently waiting. Alright, you're doing okay so far. So then he's gonna grab some. See, I got my eyes all over the map right now. Just watching every bit that I can. Let's add another carriage on green. Blue hasn't had too many troubles. Let's see if I can extend it out that way. Yeah, there you go. Picking up as many as you can there. Do I need to add another locomotive somewhere? Blue has 3, doesn't it? Yeah, blue has 3 running. Orange has 2. Gold has 1. Where's the other one? Does gold only have 1 running? Oh, it's got another one here. Let's bring you out here. And let's just, again, gold is just so overextended, so I'll add another locomotive there. I don't like how I made it hook that way. Actually, I didn't really take a clean look at it. Let's bring you down here. Now that we've sort of figured out that green situation. Okay, we got Next time I'm gonna have to, when it gets to next Sunday, I'm gonna have to get another line if I can, because they've got 3 triangles here. I don't like that. If I can get there, because we got some build-ups happening pretty much all over the map. I'm a little worried about just how much we're getting. We're getting a great score though, 1600. It's a great score. This is a really, I think this is a well-played game for me. One of my better games. I made some good strategy moves early enough. Here we go, locomotive. Let's do a line. Now let's take care of. Problem with this is I'm gonna have to take out all of these guys. What am I gonna do here? What am I gonna do? Let's think about this. I think I'm gonna bypass, just go straight ahead with this. Grab you, grab you. I think that'll be fine. Actually, no. We need to do that. And then you can take care of this star here. And then let's go all the way up here and do that. And see if that doesn't help. Oh, let's grab a square in there too. So it's taking care of a few unique shapes. And it's giving us a vertical line up on this side here. And it gives us flexibility to do this. And see, it might be coming in clutch because we've got some build up on this stop right here. A couple of these here on the green line. So green's gonna get some help with this blue, this light blue line running over here. I'll curl you around, give you another triangle to work with. I'm afraid I might have to use another locomotive, and I've only got one extra for each with locomotives and carriages, but I think it's about time. It's about time I kind of use everything I've got. So let's give blue another locomotive. And I gave orange another carriage. Well, a carriage. It didn't have any at first. We're racking up achievements too, guys. It's looking good. You think we can get to 2,000? This might be the first time I've gotten 2,000 actually. I'll have to check on that. Everything, nothing looks too bad. I don't like the fact that I don't have anything in my toolbox except for a bridge, which I'm actually going to use right now because that square is filling up. So we'll make this sort of an interchange situation. And I'm hoping I get the option, if we can get to Sunday, that I can drop an interchange here. Just took a kind of a look at this subway system. It is not pretty by any stretch of the imagination, but you know what? It's functional, and that's the name of the game here. Just functionality. It's working fine. Okay, no interchange. Don't really need a line. Just took out that light blue line, so let's go for a carriage. And let's see. Green could use a carriage. And is there anything that could use another car? I put another car on orange. Orange has 2. It could probably use a third. Let's try this out. Again, we're at the point where it's kind of, I just need to be using everything that I have. Just late game scenario, can't really keep anything back. If I lose while I still have resources, I would feel I would regret it to some extent. Now I think there's some point late in the game where you have like a super interchange, but don't hold my word to it. See, we got some build up happening all over the place. I think this is coming down to the wire here. We might be running at our end. Especially this interchange is just taking up a whole lot of traffic here. Especially, what is that? I wonder if we could just pick you up so that this guy isn't having to worry about all of these teardrops right here. I wonder if that helps any. It may not, but it's worth a shot, you know. Stars, where are our stars? We got stars here. Okay, that's fine. This guy, are you going to be picking these squares up? No, you're not. No, this is going to be the end of the game here. This guy's going to fill up. He's going to do it. Not going to get there in time. 2,300. How about that, guys? How about that? $23.29. I think that's. I'm gonna skip on Lagos today because I didn't think that would run as long as it did. But I want to check something. Starting at the end, is that the best score I've ever gotten? 23.29. I think it is. A lot of cities here, nothing's really coming anywhere close. Look at that. By a long shot. So what you just witnessed, and I would be putting this on my Common Coffee Drinker YouTube page as well. What you witnessed is the best score I've ever gotten for this game, for Mini Metro. And it was in Chongqing, a city I've never played before. Huh. So with that being said, I thank y'all for watching, either on this stream, after, or on YouTube. For all of you who are watching it in the future, this was certainly enjoyable for me, and I will be playing this. This is usually a late night game for me, but I'll be playing this in the future, and hopefully we'll get better scores from that. That being said, I hope that y'all, again, are safe. I hope y'all are cozy, and it is good night. I've been Common Coffee Drinker. You can follow me on Instagram, Common Coffee Drinker. You can follow me on YouTube with the same name. See you next time.